watching The Journey to Cần Thơ, a show that features stunning images of Cần Thơ city, as well as details on the work and activities of those who are involved in and growing with the city. Today's show will begin with a song. Let's enjoy what's special about this song.
Ánh dương đã tàn, màn đêm vội vàng lên cao, rất xa ánh đèn lẻ loi hiu hắt quanh đây. Đã qua hết ngày buồn phiền cùng rồi quên mau, để tâm trí này còn anh và chỉ cho em. Bàn tay anh ấm áp trao ngàn niềm yêu thương, sẽ giữ em bên anh suốt đời, và tim anh sẽ nói lên mọi điều trong anh. Trong thâm tâm anh luôn có em thôi. Ngủ say đi em hỡi, xin đừng buồn âu lo, đã có anh sẽ chia với em đầy. Và khi em tỉnh giấc anh sẽ cạnh bên em, tay trong tay ta vui đắm say. Ngủ say nhé, hãy lắng nghe tiếng đêm thật êm. Ngàn sao sáng nghe trong ta phút giây thật gần. Hãy chìm đắm trong không gian chỉ dành cho chúng ta mà thôi. Bàn tay anh ấm áp trao ngàn niềm yêu thương, sẽ giữ em bên anh suốt đời, và tim anh sẽ nói lên mọi điều trong anh. Trong thâm tâm anh luôn có em thôi. Ngủ say đi em hỡi, xin đừng buồn âu lo, đã có anh sẽ chia với em đầy. Và khi em tỉnh giấc anh sẽ cạnh bên em, tay trong tay ta vui đắm say. Tuyệt vời.
We can probably guess the guest on the program today based on the song, right? I'd like to introduce you to singer Hoàng, the winner of Sao Mai Điểm Hẹn 2008 and a Cần Thơ native. Good day, Mr. Nghiệp.
Hello Hoàng and everyone else who is watching the journey to Cад N THIu today.
Perhaps myself and many other viewers are curious because you won a big competition, possess a very powerful voice, and have performed in many shows. However, it appears that your personal life is a little mysterious. Firstly, please tell us a little bit about yourself so that the audience can learn more about you.
I was born and raised in Cad N THIu. Perhaps the desire to sing came to me at a young age. I've been performing with my father since I was a child. My father used to sing the song Cha là con ngựa a lot. I wrote on my father's back as he sang that song. After numerous nights of performing, I grew to enjoy the stage. I began participating in cultural and artistic activities with the school's performance team during my high school years. I began studying music after graduating from high school. At the time, I was not studying vocal music, but rather music pedagogy, because there were no vocal classes in Cad N THIu that year. So I joined that class instead. After finishing that class, I started singing at many venues and shows in Cad N THIu. Following that, I competed in other music competitions in Cad N THIu and nearby provinces. Fortunately, I was able to represent Cad N THIu in the 2007 Sao Mai contest. We can also use the phrase access to professional art. In that light, I decided to pursue a career in professional singing. After winning the second rank in the 2007 Sao Mai contest, I was given special rewards. The first is to be granted privileged entrance to the 12 people final, and the second is to enroll in vocal classes at the Military University of Culture and Arts. I had access to regular vocal music classes from then on. How to sing properly, my musical adventure began from there, and it was fraught with obstacles and setbacks, because it was the first time a Westerner came to Hanoi. The atmosphere was considerably different. It was fall, so it was colder. It took me a few months to get used to both the language and the food, so I had to work hard to overcome those obstacles. At the same time, I consider myself fortunate to receive passionate assistance from the teachers and my friends. Everyone adored me because I was a child of the West. Every day that I study, I learn more and gain a deeper understanding of the professional singing road. Coming to the Sao Mai Điểm Hẹn contest, I learned a variety of lessons and experiences myself through each competition night, the professor's counsel, and the interactions with the bands in the crowds. From there, it helped me grow more firm every night of the contest, and I was able to win the grand prize, which was a stroke of luck.
So, do you suppose you have anything to gain for yourself at 2007-2008 phase, outside of building your own expertise?
What I value the most is being recognized and admired by audiences all around the country, particularly those in the West, which includes my hometown of Cad N THiAt the time, I had numerous calls and invites to perform in my hometown. That brings me a lot of joy. It's also a solid stepping stone for me to believe that I'll undoubtedly pursue the path of professional singing and make singing my main career.
You mentioned that after that major milestone, you became more well-known and you received numerous invites and projects requesting you to participate. So, what were your options and decisions regarding such invitations at the time?
For me at that time, it was only one step to becoming famous. Thus, the word confused had to be used, which was quite shocking. There were so many calls coming in at once. I had only completed 1 year of professional vocal classes at the time, so I decided to stay in Hanoi and continue studying to increase my vocal skills so that I could have a firm basis for the rest of my working life. At the same time, I was still working on my projects and will devote more attention to them after graduation.
Can you tell me more about your projects at the time?
Following the course to improve my professional skills, I took on multiple projects and programs. The first song, as the audience and Hoàng have heard, is also a song from my music project, my first album. At the same time, I received numerous offers to perform in various provinces and cities around the northern region, as well as numerous live shows. In addition, I also perform various songs and music for films and movies.
You have a very powerful voice as a vocalist, so how do you define your musical style? Do you mostly perform pop ballad or do you experiment with other genres?
I liked pop ballad music while I was still in Cad N THiI chose this music genre as the primary music genre for me to develop so that I can establish my voice on that musical foundation. At the same time, after more experience and study, I noticed that I can sing a variety of musical genres, and I must select songs to fit each program. When singing for students or young soldiers, for example, you must sing appropriate songs, including the rhythm of the music. I need to have a variety of styles to match.
As far as I know, you're a soldier in the 9th Military Zone Troop, in addition to being a vocalist. Could you tell me a little bit about that role?
Actually, I joined the army and became a soldier in 2008, both a singer and a soldier on the cultural front. When performing, I still place my responsibility as a singer, wearing a military green shirt. Therefore, it is our responsibility to do our best to bring the light of art and culture to convey it to the listeners as well as the soldiers.
It can be said that during your artistic career, I have noticed that you have always strived to provide outstanding music products to your audience. At the same time, you learn and experience new things in order to create fresh images for yourself every day. Making an effort is, after all, a very valuable thing for those who work in the arts, isn't it?
That's correct. Every day I strive to improve my singing ability while also devoting myself to art and the army. While I still have my youth and health, I must contribute to the arts, society and the army. In general, just give it everything you have.
You certainly have many projects and activities in your hometown. Can you tell us more about your artistic endeavors in Cần Thơ, your hometown?
It can be said that I was quite happy, proud and grateful for my hometown. When I returned to my hometown, I was contacted by many programs. There are also numerous live shows and events. At the same time, I am very proud to be a member of the Vietnam Musicians Association in Cần Thơ, as well as a member of the Cần Thơ Music Association's Executive Committee. From then on, I must strive even harder to devote myself even more to contributing in some manner to the world of art, while focusing my entire attention on the continued growth of my hometown Cần Thơ.
Hopefully, your efforts and contributions will bring more wonderful words to our Cần Thơ homeland. We've talked a lot about your expertise and work. Now let's talk more about yourself. What are your hobbies?
Aside from music, I have a lot of hobbies. I enjoy traveling and watching movies, and these two are intertwined because there will be many gorgeous scenes in the movies. Since I haven't been able to go to many places, watching movies from various countries allows me to view many lovely scenes from different countries. As a result, I enjoy traveling and watching movies.
With your love of movies and travel, I'd like to ask you to share more about your passions with specific images in today's program.
For sure. As you all aware, our Cần Thơ region is full of unique and lovely places. Just for today, I'd like to welcome everyone to visit An village, which is a very beautiful place. If you are tired and stressed amid a hectic life, or if you want to find space to travel to a calm, soothing area, fully immersed in nature, you can come with Nghiệp to An village at 185C, Ông Tiên Bridge, Trương Vĩnh Nguyên Street, Thành, Cái Răng, Cần Thơ.
You can see a large tent area here and a small tent area in the distance. We divided it into two sections.
What are large and small tents?
Large tents have a larger area and can accommodate up to 5 people, whereas small tents can only have roughly 2. Here is a typical large tent.
What activities do you have here?
We have some options for activities. Evening barbecue is the most unique. We will prepare the ingredients and food. You can place it in the front and grill it yourself here.
That is at this location. For example, during one day, do you organize sightseeing tours?
Consider the floating market tour. We'll get the ship and crew ready. For example, if you schedule a trip the day before, we will begin at 5:30 a.m. the next day at our station. Then around 9:30 a.m., we'll go on a bike trip along the village road, the route from An village to Cái Chanh market. After that, we'll eat country cakes, go to the temple for vegetarian meals, and then return to An village.
The atmosphere here is really lovely to me. A row of rooms is on one side and a river is on the other. What is the purpose of this boat?
Our staff refer to this as the Titanic regularly. If there is a large group of guests, perhaps 20 to 30 people, and they want to sing, we will set this up as a floating stage. The band will play on it, and we will sing and interact on it. When they want to sing, we'll float the boat in, secure it, and the singer will go up to sing.
That's an evening activity, right?
That's right.
Nestle in peace to give yourself more energy, and will provide a new outdoor activity for the group to enjoy. What could be more soothing than relaxing in comfy tents, enjoying the cold air, seeing the sunrise with a beautiful river view, sipping afternoon tea, and taking a tranquil and pleasant boat ride down the river. After visiting this area, I realized that it has a very nice space because I felt immersed in nature when I arrived. Plus, this place is not distant from Cần Thơ city center. I think this would be a great area to spend weekends or free days with family, friends and relatives to relax and unwind. And village is more than just a tranquil spot to relax when you're tired. It's a mix of food, entertainment, activities, and meeting with friends and family that will make your weekend in Cần Thơ more interesting and complete.
Mr. Hoàng Nghiệp, thank you for providing me and the audience with such fantastic experiences at An Village. And by the way, thank you for coming to the program The Journey to Cần Thơ. I hope your projects and plans are always met with love and acceptance from the audience.
I would like to thank Hoàng as well as the program for making it possible for me to have a very engaging experience that was tailored to my specific interest. I hope that the program can connect more guests and showcase more beautiful sights in our Cần Thơ homeland to audiences around the country.
That is also the wish of the program organizers. Let us promote and share amazing stories about Cần Thö's land and people. And now this episode of The Journey to Cần Thơ is coming to an end. Thank you for always being there to support the program. Goodbye and see you in the next episode.